Hi, I'm Tanya, registered dietitian and creator of Meal Squeeze. I'm so glad you found us. I've had overwhelming feedback from our members that our meal plans are really helping to reduce mealtime stress, and I hope that the same is true for you. So if you decide to try our 7-day free trial or become a member, here's what our meal plans look like. The first page you'll get is our cover sheet. So this shows what the 7 meals are for the week, as well as the 1 small batch dessert. So these are complete meals, they're well balanced. I focus on making sure they're family friendly and as easy to prepare as possible. So a lot of sheet pan bakes and one-pot skillets and slow cookers, and in the summer, some fun grilling recipes. And like I said, I make sure they're balanced, so it's your entree as well as your sides. And I also include the nutrition information. So if you have special needs, you know if you need to make any adjustments or not. So after that cover sheet, you'll see the categorized grocery list. So grocery shopping is gonna be so quick and easy for you guys with this. It's broken down by here's what you need in produce, in canned items, things like baking and spices. So you can quickly look through your fridge and your pantry, mark off things you already have. And if there's any recipes that you don't wish to make, you can use the letter guide on the shopping list to cross off those ingredients too. So if you decide you don't want to make Monday's recipe, you can go through the list, cross off anything with an M behind it in brackets, and that way you're not buying ingredients for meals you aren't going to make. After that shopping list, you'll see the brief weekend prep list. So if you can set aside about an hour on the weekend, you will save yourself so much time during the week. By doing these prep steps, which are simple things like cutting up onions, maybe cooking some brown rice or baking some sweet potatoes, by doing this on the weekend, that makes sure that during the week, your meals are going to be ready in about a half hour or less of active cook time. So big time saver for you. And then we also have our conversation starters. So these are just fun. I really care about the mealtime experience, and I want to make sure that you guys, outside of enjoying the food, enjoy the company of the people you're eating with. So you cut out these conversation starters, put them in a hat or a basket, and then at each meal, everyone can draw 1 question and take turns going through. A lot of them are just silly, but some of them are thought-provoking, and it's just a fun way to get your conversation outside of the normal, how was your day, what did you do, those types of things. And then after those, then you get into the actual recipes. So this is a recipe from our trial week, and you'll see we have what's in the marinade as well as what the vegetables are that are going with it. And the instructions here are written so that you know you need to put your meat in first, and then after 10 minutes is when you're going to put in your vegetables, and that way everything is ready on the table at the same time. So these are complete recipes. You're not trying to look off of 3 different recipes, 1 for your entree and 2 other ones for your sides, and figure out what you need to start when. So I hope that you find that to be super simple to use. Now, if you decide to become a member, there's a few things that I want you to know. First off, Meal Squeeze is crazy cheap. It's $5 a month. That's it. There's no strings attached. I'm really passionate about making sure that eating healthy is affordable for people. And so I keep our meal plans really cheap, and I also focus on making sure we use affordable ingredients. So I live in a pretty small town, and everything that I use is stuff that's available locally for me as well. So I don't think you'll have the issue of not being able to find ingredients that you need. Now, $5 a month is cheap anyway, but I guarantee you you're gonna save more money than those $5 per month by just having a plan when you go to the store, so you're not buying random things you don't need, and by going out to eat less. So in a recent survey of Meal Squeeze members, 96% of members said that they've been going out to eat or grabbing takeout less since becoming a member. That's huge. I'm just really excited that people are feeling like they're equipped to cook at home more often. Now, outside of those ways that you're going to save money, I also want to make sure that you're spending as little on groceries as possible. So I go through the grocery store ads for about 20 different national chains, and I make a list for you of what items are on sale from the meal plan each week at your store. So you can pull that up, and if you shop Meijer, you can see which items are on sale at Meijer, so you don't miss any of those sale items. So those are a few things. One more thing that I want you to know about our Facebook members group. So you can actually check this out now if you want. You can go to Facebook, type in Meal Squeeze members group and join the group. And that's just a fun place where I post different videos with cooking tips and tricks and talk about different nutrition topics. It's a great way to build community, and it's an awesome place to ask any questions that you have. We've had things of like, how do you keep your fridge organized? Or how do you store extra items? All those different types of things. So go to Facebook and join that now. You can, and there's also great pictures of the different meals that we have. And then the last thing that I want you to know is that if you love Meal Squeeze, which I'm sure you will, you have the opportunity to become a referral partner. So you can sign up and you'll get a unique link, and you can share that through email or social media with friends and family. And anyone that signs up using your link, you will get 50% of their monthly subscription paid back to you every month for as long as they remain a member. So if you love Meal Squeeze and you share it with 2 friends, your Meal Squeeze membership is free. And there's no limit on this, so you can share it with more people and you can actually even make a little bit of cash from it. So I know that word of mouth is huge for this, and I just want to have a way of saying thank you to people for helping to spread the word. So that is how we do that. If you have any questions at all as you start the trial or become a member, you can feel free to email me at tanya@mealsqueeze.com, and I'll make sure to get back to you within 24 hours. Thanks, guys.